Hi, my name is Dee. I'm your faith-filled mom, and I'm here to talk about hip mobility and tight hips. So, if you have tight hips or hip mobility is an issue, stay tuned for this quick info session that might help you increase your range of motion in your hips. As you can predict, having tight muscles or groups of muscles can impede your full range of motion. Improving your hip mobility will not only increase your performance, but it can also help you prevent lower back pain and injuries, and also help you with your movement. Hip flexibility and mobility allow people to become more powerful and perform movements efficiently. Hip mobility also enhances your performance and allows you to move at greater ease. Our hips provide a stable base for the spine to keep the body in an upright position, but also provides enough movement to allow our body or our lower limbs to move around the spine. So today we have 7 exercises to help you with your hip mobility. So excited to share with you some hip mobility exercises. So I just shared with you reasons why hip range of motion in your hips is so important. And hip mobility is something that in all things that we do, we need. So our body has a kinetic chain, and that's our shoulders, well, actually our neck, our shoulders, our hips, our knees, and our ankles. And if there is a kink in the chain, it's going to be like chain, the whole chain doesn't function properly. So the hip is right in the center of the chain. So this is mobile, it should be supple, it shouldn't have any kink in it, and that allows both your upper half and your lower half to work at together. So I'm going to give you some stretches that you can use, the mobility exercises that you can do to help open up your hips. Now, I'm admittedly a very tight hip. I was actually born with a dislocated hip, and so hip mobility has always been a challenge for me. And when I broke my ankle 4 years ago and was talking to the doctor and talking to the physical therapist, they said it was my lack of hip mobility is probably the reason why I broke my ankle, and it's just because my body wasn't functioning at its best and when I was trying to do a certain movement. So ever since then, I've been trying to get my hips easier, trying to get them more supple. I've come such a long way, but we're all on our own journey. So if you're like, girl, I can pigeon better than you, go for it. That's awesome. It's taken a long time for me to get to where I am today. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our first pose. So we're going to take our right foot, we're going to extend it in front, and then we're going to take our left foot, and we're going to extend it back. Now right here, get your balance. You're going to need some core work right here. And I already feel my hip flexible, like, why you know we like to be tight. So right here, I'm going to step my foot back as wide as I can. And then place both my hands on the outside of my foot. Now, this is a runner, right? You're going to run and take off on the race. Now you don't want your chest to kind of round. You actually want to push your chest through the back, squeeze your shoulders together. You can feel that in the floor. You can also feel in your hamstrings. Now we're going to drop a knee. That was going to get into the stretch here. You can shift your body weight forward. You feel this in your hip flexor. That's the muscle that's kind of right here at your hip. And you're just going to breathe. Take a deep breath in, filling your diaphragm with air. And then you're going to let it out. Take another breath in. And let it out. Good job. Now we're going to take our right hand. We're going to place it on the inside of our right thigh. You're going to have a lot of weight into the left hand. Your left hand is on the shoulder. You're going to press out into that right thigh. Also, look at my legs. I'm on a train track. One leg's on one side, the other's on the other side. I'm kind of like on a tightrope here. Okay, so open up your hips there. Have your hand directly on your shoulder. Take your right hand and your right thigh. Now you can turn your ankle over. It's going to give your ankle a side stretch. Your ankle doesn't really move in this direction. Let's say it's doing a half turn, but it's still feels nice stretch there. So just going to press into that inside thigh. Now you can extend your arm up towards the sky for an easy twist. You can just leave it right here on the side. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Go ahead and close that up. Good job. Another stretch that I was thinking of that I to add. We won't do that. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So we're going to bring our left foot forward, our right foot back, and we're going to start up. Extend that leg as far as it can go. With your right hand directly underneath your shoulder and the inside of your left foot. You turn your left foot into a little bit of a desire. And here, and you're going to place your left foot on the outside of your left foot to kind of stabilize. Really pushing through that right heel, opening up the right hip. We're going to drop that right knee. Get comfy. You can put the tops of your foot on the mat. You can press your chest towards your thigh versus rounding your back. Here. Chest. And now we're going to take our left hand, place it on the inside of our left thigh. Open up that hip. And look the direction that we're going. With our arm up ahead. Totally up to you, whatever you feel. You twist your ankle to the side. You can keep the foot on the mat. Desire. Really focus on the hips right here. We'll have an ankle video for you guys soon. Good. Go ahead and bring that foot back in. Reach out. Oh, I just remembered the stretch. So we're going to come up actually to a kneeling position. Dig into your psoas. It's a little bit deeper than your hip flexors. Brace your core. Draw your navel towards your spine. Tuck your pelvis under. Squeeze your glute. Okay? Take your right arm, extend it up overhead. And then you're going to reach towards your left knee. You can feel the stretch. Now, if you desire, you can shift a little bit forward and get deeper into that psoas muscle, which is often tight as well. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And bring that arm down. Let's go ahead and do the other leg now that I remember what I'm doing. So you're taking your right foot, your knee is directly over top of your ankle. You're going to squeeze your glute, chest tall, rib cage down, chin tucked, arm up. Go ahead and lean over. And once you get that lean, go ahead and shift forward. Oh yeah, so good. Just breathe here. Good job. All right, so the next move that we're going to do is a pigeon pose. You're going to take your right foot and put it on the left side of your mat. Just kind of put you off center. Then you're going to keep your right knee, right knee. Now, if you need flexion, now we're going to move forward into the front of our body. Now the idea is to have your shin, your ankle lined up into your left foot, and your right knee lined up into your right foot. I'm working so close, but I'm not doing it. So one day I will be. Take your shoulders, draw them down and back. Now, if it's available, you can take a yoga block or a pillow and put it in front of you. Elbow down to the ground. Right here, I suggest you sitting in this position. Draw your chest towards the ground, towards back. A lot of us hold pain and section in our hips. So I'm one of those people that not quite sure. I don't know if it's hurt. Sometimes this is the actual relief of our body. So if that's the case, pray through it. Ask the Lord to meet you where you are. Deep breath here. But I've had many people have meltdowns. Absolute relief of emotion in a pigeon pose, and they have no idea where it's coming from. They didn't even know they were holding it there for so long. Once they're finished, you feel so much freer. Like the bondages that they've been holding back for relief. But that's what's happening to you. Lean into the Lord. Have a relief here. Loved you. His daughter. One, two, three. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. As you let it out, try to melt your body to the ground. With every breath, a little bit easier. Let a breath in. Come back onto your hands. And however you desire to come out of this pose, I like to kind of wiggle my foot closer to my other hip and then scoot back into that position. Go ahead and do a little bit of a hip circle here. So you're going to hips round, clockwise. Wow. You need the favorite thing to do the other way. All right. Now I'm going to take my left knee, bring it to my left wrist, and my right ankle, and I'm making my way to my right wrist. I might not get there. Getting closer every day, I swear. Then I'm going to take my right leg and just extend it back on my mat. And if you have a pillow or a yoga block, you can put it in front of you here. Take a breath. Breathing. These things. Actually, this side is better than my other side, which is great. Another breath in. If your body allows it, then come down to the floor. Taking breaths here. Feel like you have been moving up. Taking them to the Lord. I encourage you to take these things. Okay. Good job. Your heart. Your body. Release from it. From it. There's no shame. Whatever you do, just want you to abide in here. Not hold it all in the body. Take that. Make our way back. Start hands here. Big job. All right, we're going to come into lying position, lying on our back. It's nice and juicy right now. All right, so let's go ahead and set ourselves up. We're going to lie on our back. We're going to take our right foot. We're going to place it on the outside of our left. Take our right hand and we're going to press it to our right thigh. Kind of like when you're doing that. It's a little bit of a stretch. So you're not forced challenge pressing into it. You can press it. Now I want you to take your left hand and I want you to move back your left thigh. You're going to lift your legs up. I'm actually going to grab a strap. If you're not able, for mobility reasons, to make those movements happen, you can always grab a strap. This is a strap. It doesn't stretch. So you can grab a belt, towel, use that. Put that on the ground here. What you're going to do, you're going to take that right foot and your left leg, and you're going to put the strap back behind it. So where your left hand would go, that's where the strap is going. And then you can pull the strap to lift your leg up. And then you can press into your right thigh. Gives you a little bit more mobility. Allows you to get deeper in the stretch. Works out really nicely. If you don't have a towel or strap, you can just try it. You don't want anything stretchy. All right, let's go ahead and switch positions. Take your left foot that's on the outside of your right knee. Press your left hand into your left thigh. And just breathe here. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Another breath in. And let it out. Again, you take your right hand, place behind your right thigh, and you can push into your left while you're pulling into your right. It's like a push-pull station that you're doing. If you don't have the mobility, it's also a strap. Place it back behind here, and you're going to pull on the strap. push into your thigh. You're still doing the same exact thing. Goodness. That's my break. This went way too fast. Good job. Take a deep breath in. All right, the last exercise that I have for a little bit of hip mobility for you to do. And I really encourage you to do these on a regular basis. And then once they become really comfortable, guess what? I have something more for you. So let's just start here and make our way. And if you're already comfortable in this position, just send me a message. I have no problem challenging you more. So you're going to bring your feet, both feet, one on the left side of your mat, the other on the right side of your mat, on the very edge. You're going to take both your knees and drop them to the left side of your body. Arms open in a T. I keep both shoulder blades down on the ground. You do not have to get both knees down on the ground, but if you can, fantastic. If not, breathe and do what you can. And then go ahead and switch them over to the other side. Deep breath in, taking your time. We're not rushing the movement. Giving ourselves some time to be mobile. And then switch sides here. Take a deep breath in, bring it back to center. Exhale, lower it down. And then one more. Feet wide. Yeah. Go ahead and bring your feet together. Soles of your feet together. You're just going to hang out here. Do this for as long as your body allows. If it becomes too much pressure on your foot, you can put pillows on the outside of your thighs. Just put your hands up at the top. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. We had a release in your hips. Another opportunity for you to pray. Opportunity for you to meditate on God's word. Whatever you do, I say start here for 30 seconds and work your way up to 2 minutes. You will feel your hips getting looser. The more you do this, more mobility, more range of motion, less pent up energy in your hips. Breathing here. And often, I don't really watch TV honestly, but when I'm with my family, then you watch TV with them. Because it's just something it's just hard to keep my attention. I just sit in this position. I do it for as long as I can, and then I take my hands and curl on my legs. Then I might do a little bit more. But that's some mobility exercises for you to try, for you to do, to help you optimize your hips range of motion, for you to be able to move and perform exercises better. So, thanks for joining me for this hip mobility session. I think it was good for you. If you have any questions, definitely let me know down below. All right, be blessed. Take care.